It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. It's Monday night, and we are back playing City Skylines in my city in the Lost Valley. Welcome everybody to the stream. Today we're going to work on the stadium area and a whole lot of other fun stuff. So welcome to the stream. It feels good to be back in City Skylines, and let's start playing the game. Hello, I see V5 is in chat already. What is up, man? Welcome to the stream. Are you ready for some City Skylines? Greg is in chat saying howdy. Hey, Greg. Gosh, where to start today? If you caught any of the streams last week, we did a lot last week. Like all kinds of different stuff, including a brand new festival area. In fact, we did so much last week that my plans for this week is really to go back to all the areas we did last week and kind of fix them up. Because like we did so many new things that I feel like we didn't like really complete everything. Like we made, gosh, we made a new cargo airport. That cargo airport is not complete, okay? It needs a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, like, yeah, a lot of this week is going to be revisiting and expanding and making even better some of the projects that we started last week. So I'm really excited about it. Greg says you need a farm. Metro. Yeah, so I'm glad you reminded me. Metro, we need to add a metro to the new festival area, which is down here at the base of the mountain here. I don't want to work on it today. It's going to be a hassle. It's too much of a headache for me for today. Today, I want to work on the stadium area, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's Monday. You got to do something fun on Monday. So we're going to do stadium area stuff. But I do want to look at the festival area to start with. Man, I am so addicted to this festival area, man. I can't just leave it. I got to keep coming back and tweaking it. But yeah, this beautiful, beautiful festival area. We've got these different tiers. The traffic that was here is pretty much all gone. It's all fixed, this traffic issue we had. Now, this is very strange. This whole, like, it's like the cars are just like circling around this parking lot. Here, let me start. Are these parked cars? It says he's parking. Going? No, these guys are moving, but they're just kind of stuck. What is happening? Oh, they were just waiting. Oh, see, they're trying to go around in a circle, and so they're just, I don't know what is going on. So I'm thinking, yeah, this parking lot is constantly full, and I have no idea why. It shouldn't be full all the time. I'm worried that these parking lots are like acting as a draw. Like they're drawing people in. Because they're parks, technically. And these people are parking here just to go to the parking lot. But that doesn't happen with all the other parking lots, I feel. It's just like these are just constantly full. Anyway, let's put in another parking structure over here to just to add some more parking. So let's see what my garages look like. I don't want anything too big. Yeah, this one is good. Standard parking garage, just something standard. We can put it in right here. Maybe it's like the perfect size right here. So maybe we can slot it in. We might have to move this rock. Although I don't really want to move the rock. Let's go ahead and grab this same type of road here, whatever this was. Okay, we'll put that there. Let me just move it just to set everything to the same height. Got our nodes. Boom. Set this to the same height as this guy. Okay, and then we should be able to just stick this parking garage in right here. And maybe people will start using this. Yeah, I think that's a good little addition. Just add a little bit more park into the area. We'll see if that improves things. Is anyone going to use it? I don't see anyone using it. They're just turning around over here. Alright, we'll come back and see if anyone actually uses it. Larry James is in chat saying, what's up? Hey, Larry. Larry says, chillin', watching this and raw. Nice. Okay. I think something else I want to do is... Oh. You know what? I was just looking at my stats before I started the stream today. There's something that is worrying me. I was looking at game limits. And we are almost at capacity for path units again. Look at this. So we were at 100% capacity, and then I added that mod that, increased, like doubled our capacity. So our capacity went way down here, and then it's been shooting up again. And I don't know what is driving these path units. Like, what is creating all these path units? Like, that's wild. Like, right from here, I don't know what is driving this. That's just so crazy. I wish there was a way I could see what is causing this. Because it's not vehicles. Vehicles are at 30% capacity. Oh, that's vehicles parked. Vehicles used is at 40% capacity. So we added the mod here as well. So that dropped way down. Citizens used is at 13% capacity, which is very low. Citizens units is at 30. Citizen instances, okay, this is at 91. So this is also concern. Like, we have a lot of citizens in use. We're almost at max capacity here. And a lot of these, when they hit max capacity, it doesn't mean your city's over, but things just start not really working. The simulation doesn't work well when things hit the 100% mark. So I just wish I knew what was really driving the path units, because that doesn't seem right to me. And it doesn't seem like we've had any sudden change in anything that would be driving this. But who knows? Anyway, maybe it's a combination of death waves and all the ambulances trying to go out at the same time. That could create a bunch of path units all at the same time. I don't know. But anyway, something to keep our eye on is we're only at 73,000 people, and we're already running up against the game limits. We did, let me bring this back up. We did almost get to 90,000 population. So I think we are going to get to 100,000 population here at some point. This is my total population. So we were almost to 90,000 at some point, but we're in this kind of death wave cycle going on. I need to put more retirement homes in. That helps with this. But yeah, so right now we're at 75,000 roughly, heading up towards 100,000 hopefully. V5 says more people and industries equals more path units. Do you think it's the cargo airport? I mean, we just built the cargo airport. Does that add that many path units? I wouldn't think it would. But maybe. V5 says, too bad it gives you the percentage, not the raw number. Oh, it gives you the raw number as well. But the raw number doesn't tell me that much more information. Path units as a percentage is what we were looking at. This is the path units used, the total amount. So this is where I added the mod to extend the path units. So we were at 100% here. I added the mod, and then it just skyrockets up to here. Greg says, in my current City Skylines build, I'm racking in over $1 million a week. That's without using the financial DLC or pedestrian zones. Liam's in chat. Hey, Liam, what is up? Selying is in chat. Says, try turning off the airport and see. Well, I don't know if I want to turn off the airport. Liam says, I'm late. I was watching Star Trek Next Generation. Nice. Okay. What do I want to do next? Oh, you know what? So we've been working on this industry issue. I mean, we have lots, you can see here, we have lots of people complaining about not enough goods to sell. Here's a complaint right here. Not enough goods to sell. Here's a complaint right here. At Best Buy, our Best Buy doesn't have enough goods to sell. What in the world? So we've been slowly building up our industry areas. And I thought another one we could target is this one here. We built this lovely forestry area, and it's so adorable. But I would love to just expand it out a little bit more, just to create a little bit more industry. And this is pretty near to, oh, gosh. Oh, this is right where the planes fly in to the cargo airport down here. That's great. This is pretty close to residential zones, so I think workers can get here fairly easily. So yeah, this would be pretty easy to just add some more stuff in here. So let's just go really quickly this 1U road, and we will extend it out along here, and then I want to just connect it into this road here since there's already an intersection. So we'll go maybe let's just go. Maybe we'll just go straight into here. Just like that. Yeah, I like that. All right, so we will delete that little bit there. And so I'm going to turn this into its own little district right along here. Got our own little district. We're going to give these guys water and power. Oh, they already have water, and power is going to jump from over here. And in this district, we will set it to an industry zone of forestry. Now, when we do this, we have to make sure that there's resources on the ground here. Now, for forestry, you need to have forest. And you can see we already have forestry zone here. I need the forestry zone to extend all the way out to here, though. So let's grab... Okay, first let's unlock... lock forestry is on. Let's unlock that. And then let's grab our tree brush. And then we'll just paint in some trees. Let me pause this because we're going to paint in a ton of trees. I don't want to bust up my game. Okay, so we have tons of trees all the way down here. And what we're doing is we're just painting in more forestry area all along here. Okay, so let's check our zone again. Boom. That looks good, although we can make it even bigger, I think. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that looks pretty good, I think. All right, now we will put forestry or lock forestry back on. I'm just going to delete all these guys. I do not need all these extra trees on my map. Delete, delete, delete. And so we'll delete the trees, and the forestry zone stays in place. I like that. All right, so now we have resources. And now let's just zone in some forestry industry, and let's see what comes in. Put a bunch down there, a little bit over there too. Yeah, let's just see what comes in. And we could throw in some warehouses over here too. So I'm going to let this run and see if anything grows up over here. Warehouses, let's throw in some special warehouses that I got. These blue ones are nice. These recently went on the Steam Workshop not that long ago. Maybe like... Yeah, maybe like this one. Something like that. And so this is going to hold... Well, you set it to balanced. And we'll set it to... Zoned Industry Forestry Products. Yeah, we'll set it to that. So that if these produce forestry products, it should go and deliver them to here, and then this should deliver it to, hopefully, our industry zone kind of over here. These guys are looking for raw materials here. As are these guys. What do these guys need? Plastics. How are the plastics not getting over here? These guys have needed plastics forever. And I have a plastics storage unit, don't I? Plain timber. Well, these guys are lacking in plain timber too. Paper we have plenty of. Do I not have a plastics warehouse? I don't think I do. Waste transfer facility. How do I not have a plastics warehouse over here? It's a little bit of a fail for me. But we were making plastics over here, and this has been slow going too. This is a plastics factory here. It's making some. And then I think one of these is a plastic. Yeah, this is plastics, but obviously it's not making enough plastics to get this full. This is only 3% full of plastics. Ooh. All these issues. Liam says, do you have all the industries? I have all the industries DLC industries, but I don't have all the zoned industries. That's one of my problems, as I need more zoned industries. Liam says, I think in only one city did I have all the industries like ore, oil, farm, forestry, and fishing. Greg says, by the way, hope you're not in Illinois. Oh, are you talking about the dust storms? I heard there's these like deadly dust storms going on. V5 says, it's strange how fishing is not treated as an industry like oil or forestry and farming. Liam says, I'm in, is that Virginia? There goes a cargo plane taking off on our runway. It's a nice looking cargo plane. You know what? We could add another, while we're working on this industry stuff. I know this isn't stadium stuff, but I'm on a roll here. You know, we do have this like kind of industry zoning here that we're underutilizing. Maybe we could put another industry zone right here and kind of use this better. You know, this is, we could turn this into like a little ore zone. So if I just painted some ore in here. What does that look like? Let's paint it a little bit bigger. So we just have a little pocket of ore. All right, so let's make this like a little ore industry. So we're going to draw this. We'll just do a little thing like this. And so we will call this ore industry. And we will set it with the ore industry. Boom. Then we'll fill this in. And just see what pops in there. Ooh, things are coming in already. That is great. What is popping up? Anything? Okay, here comes something. Greg says, yes, bad dust storms caused multiple accidents. Liam says, tomorrow I picked up from South Carolina and go to Ohio. B5 says, the ore zone seems kind of close to where people live. Liam says, I don't have that mod. Which mod are you talking about? Oh, look at this cool little ore building. So that's fun. Yeah, so little industrial building. Oh, we got lots of buildings coming in. We got like a little mining camp over here. Oh, it looks like an oil drill. But it's ore. It's drilling for ore. Yeah, so we have houses right over here, but I feel like these houses are far enough away. Plus, they have all these trees blocking the noise. So, you know, and maybe these are the people who work in the ore mines. You know, I mean, this is an older, low-density kind of area. Maybe this is like all the ore mining families. They all lived on this street here, and then they just, you know, work in the mines right here. I think that's cool. Okay, so we have this. We have our farming zone, which we set up. Was it last week or something like that? We have this like little micro farm in here. So this is creating farming goods. And now we have our little forestry zone. Oh, and it's already growing up. Look at that. Oh, that looks great. So we have all these like little forests, and then we have our little mill down here at the end. I really like this. The Forest Foundation. So I think this is working out pretty well. The only industry area we're missing is oil. And I don't know if I want to work on it today. Maybe we'll work on it tomorrow. But we could always expand this. This is our oil industries DLC area. We could always expand this and work on this a little bit more. You know what we could do, though, to make this work a little bit better, I think, is maybe we could add a cargo airport over here. I think that would be really helpful. Because maybe this could get plastics from over here down to the valley a whole lot quicker. So let's go ahead. How do I want to put a cargo airport over here? I think, you know, we have this nice train line, which is really nice. What do we have in terms of cargo airports? Like, we have this one, the cargo airport hub, which is kind of nice. Oh, this would come in. This would be really nice to just be right here. We'd have to slope out this ground. The train line is a little weird, though. No, maybe we should have it go this way. Okay, where the planes would fly in, like that direction. Yeah, I think it makes the most sense to do it like this way. Okay, let's do this. Let's grab this road here. I don't know what roads we're using over here. I'm going to grab this road and extend it out over... Oh, no, we need to flatten this out first. That's what we need to do first. Oh, yeah, because this is very lumpy. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is going to create even more path units for us. I want everything the same level as this. So let's just flatten this out all along here. Flatten out this whole hillside here too. Okay, we can smooth that together later. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend out this road. Just go straight out this way, although I kind of like it to... No, we can go straight out. We'll do something like that. Just a nice straight road all the way out. Let's go ahead and grab our cargo airport. We'll stick it in right here. And then I want to give myself a little bit of room to get the train tracks working correctly. So I'm going to move it down kind of over here. All right, so this is our new cargo airport, and I love this asset. This is the super cargo airport hub, and it combines a cargo airport with a train, a cargo train, which will be very handy for us. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and delete this road now that we know where it's at, and then I'm going to connect the train up right through here. Although this might be a problem because it's so close to this one. Well, we'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully this doesn't cause any issues with these being so close. Train. Go here. Go out like this. Like that. And let me check to make sure this is connected. Yep, it is connected. Okay. Yeah. So, and we could even connect it back in to the train track this way. Something like that. Is that connected? Yeah, that works. Okay. It's not the prettiest solution, but I think it's okay. So let's go ahead and grab this node, this node, this node. We're going to slope all of these down. Okay, that looks good. Maybe we'll grab this one and straighten it out just a little bit. Let's grab our smoothing brush and clean up this terrain a little bit. We'll just smooth it out just a little bit more. Smooth, smooth, smooth. All the way along the train tracks will be nice and smooth. Along there. And we should try to make these train tracks as smooth as possible. Although the train tracks look pretty good, to be honest. So we're going to leave them like that. And hopefully this will work. Now to connect this, I want to do like a little tunnel because I don't want to disturb these train tracks at all. So we're going to create a little tunnel with our road here. Just go into tunnel mode. How does that look? I think that's a good looking tunnel. Except it's not connected up. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's connected. All right, that looks good. Let me add some water down the road here. That didn't sound like it connected. Doesn't look like it's connected. Usually there's like a little ding, and I didn't hear the ding. There we go. That was the ding I wanted to hear. Now let's connect up our power. We'll go from here over to here. Now let's do it on the side here. Oh, there's a power line right in the middle of the railroad track. That's so annoying. No worries, we fixed it. All right, so it'll be interesting to see if this helps out our plastic shortage at all. Because my thought is we're producing so much plastic over here. Oh, this is still 0% full. Why aren't these people not producing more plastic? Do we need even more plastic than this? I'm producing so much plastic. They're not storing any of it. It's supposed to be unique factory products, petroleum, plastic. So this is 14% full in plastics. This is petroleum. This is oil, petroleum. Is it possible we just need more plastics plants? That's crazy. Let's smooth out some more of this area here. Make it nice and smooth. All right, well, I think that's a kind of a nice addition to this area. And we might add some more plastics plants. We'll just got to keep our eye on it. I mean, I don't think we have enough people living in the city to work at all these plastics plants. Like, there isn't that much population. So I'm not sure what to do there necessarily. Oh, another problem we're having is low land value, specifically in this area here. We got a lot of people complaining about land value. And I think what happened was when we put in the monuments, remember, and we had the huge boost in land value, all these houses, specifically the ones in the waterfall district, went all the way to level 5. All these are level 5, and now they're saying, oh, well, we shouldn't be level 5 anymore. Because I lowered the level down in the monuments, and if we look at our land value, it's still really high. Like, I don't know why this guy's complaining so much. But apparently it's not high enough. And, I mean, our land value overall is really, really good. Why is the land value so high over here? This is very bizarre. Why is it so high over here? Oh, maybe because this is the entrance where the planes are coming in? I don't know. But look at the land value over here. I mean, these people are just... These people are loving their land. Over here, this little suburb. I mean, it's a cute little suburb. This is like the Africa district. Oh man, people are in love over here. This is really high value. Why are we having flooding though? Should we raise this up at all? Oh, more water is... I guess every once in a while they have flooding issues. And when it floods, these trees lose some of their leaves and stuff, and that's why they look so spindly. I don't know about that. Tim is in chat. Hey, Tim, what is up? Oh, I'm missing a bunch of you guys' chats. Taco Time is in chat. Liam says, oh, he doesn't have, oh, that's what he's saying. Liam was saying earlier, he doesn't have the mod to draw in the industries areas. He probably thinks I'm cheating. Liam says, if the map doesn't have it, I can't get the industry. It's kind of frustrating because I want the unique factory, but I can't use them. Greg says you should leave some room in the industry area for a few parking lots. Liam says the mod you use the mod I just used to put in the resources. V5 says people just died in the house near the ore mine. Liam says, I think Zach should have a pure vanilla city so he can realize how much he uses mods now. That's an interesting idea. Would you guys watch if I did a new city that was 100% vanilla? I think I might lose my mind. The other reason why I don't do vanilla cities anymore is because if you're playing vanilla, there's always going to be times where you just have to just sit and wait for things to level up. And I hate just sitting and waiting for things like on stream. I mean, I got to go. I got to keep these things moving. V5 says shipping ore out by plane is insane. Liam says, I thought he was doing something with the metro at the concert area or the stadium area, but he built the farm instead. Liam says, ore would weigh the play down, wouldn't get off the ground. V5 says, he's shipping raw plastic by air is insane. Yeah, we should be using trucks for all of this, but I don't know. I'm using planes instead. Greg says he talked about adding the metro at the beginning of the stream, but decided it was too difficult to tackle tonight. Liam says train is better to ship ore. Well, we do have a train. We have the cargo trains, but they're not shipping enough. He heard me. The train heard me. Liam says, why is the metro difficult? Just put it in. Greg says, routing the lines was the problem, I believe. It's going to be a real hassle, Liam. I don't want to do it tonight. I want to work on the stadium stuff tonight. Because that's fun. I want to have a fun Monday stream. So we're only working on stadium stuff, no metro stuff, because it will give me a headache. Liam says, there's no headache. You just draw the lines in. Easy. Tim says, I just saw a video that was totally unexpected. What video was that, Tim? Greg says, I thought he was going to do another of his loopy things. Taco's fries are done. Nice. Liam says, your problem is the loop. Taco says, Liam, the loop is not the issue. Tim says, it's about a song, Nothing Else Matters, by Metallica and Miley Cyrus. V5 says, you have to understand the huge American demand for plastics. It's like the one word that can generate your future. Tim says, Liam says, all I hear us petroleum. Petroleum. Tim said, wait, hold on 1 second. I had to blow my nose. It's been super windy here today. You know, they're having these windstorms in Illinois. We're having windstorms here in Arizona. It's wild. Yeah, but there's all this, like, dirt and stuff in the air. So it's causing my nose to run. Taco says, I had plastic for dinner tonight. B5 says, if they love their land, why is so much of it abandoned? Liam says, if you like high land value, hit the like button in 3, 2, 1. Boom, baby. That's what I'm talking about. V5 says, Vanilla City could be interesting. Tim says, 100%. Liam says, slope too steep. Ghost Lady would be back. Greg says, I'd like to see you lose your mind. Wait a minute. I think you already did. Taco Time says, part of why I like these streams is because Zach's actually learning how to use the mods. I learned how to use them too while I watch. Liam says, insert train on queue. Greg says he's going to work on the stadium stuff. Works on the cargo airport. B5 says maybe a combined cargo hub and stadium, like a baseball field that the train runs through. Tim says there's a massive pileup here today. Oh, that's sad. Okay, so let's talk about the stadium. There are some buildings that I think would be perfect for this stadium. So I just got to say, I love the stadium so much. And it looks like there might be another game here pretty soon. People are starting to file in. This is great. Yeah, I mean, this just looks so great right here by the downtown. Doesn't that look fantastic? And we got our big, beautiful plaza here. We got these, like, parking lots. Oh, I also did some extra detailing today. I posted some photographs in Discord. I detailed out, I'm slowly over time detailing out more and more of the downtown area. So I've kind of before I did this whole section here, this is all detailed over here, but I kind of expanded out and did this section here and just added trees and planters and different stuff in here. And you can tell just this section here. So I put like a parking lot behind these buildings and put some trees and bushes and ferns and stuff like that. And so just this shot, I don't know if you guys remember what this shot looked like before, but it was just barren. And now it's like all full of life, and it looks so much more realistic. Oh, and speaking of this like little skyline area here, this building here, this was made by another YouTuber called Gaseous Stranger. Do any of you know who he is? He's doing a YouTube series on Pittsburgh and Rochester, New York, where he's doing a 1-to-1 scale rebuild of both of those cities. Apparently, this building is from Rochester, New York, and he made this asset himself for his city. So, really great YouTuber. I highly recommend his stuff. But in his last video, he showed video of him building this asset, and it was so cool. Anyway, I love this so much, and it fits in so well right here. But yeah, I put in some stuff in here. I had this like little kind of open area here, and I've had this asset for a while. This is the Bean from Chicago, Chicago Central Park. I just thought this would be a really cool asset to just add in right here. I put in a couple palm trees around it, and then behind this building here, I made a little kind of food truck court. So I threw in some food trucks there so people can grab some food. I thought this was a great location because it's right next to the giant metro station over here. So we got all these people just hanging out, waiting for their trains. Look, we got 3 metros arriving all at the same time. Look at all these people. So this is turning out to be a pretty cool location. Oh, and also look at this. I think we looked at this before, but I thought this was crazy. This is like an older building down here. And this is an old McDonald's. Do you see the sign there? It says McDonald's. So there's like a little McDonald's at the base of this building. So anyway, I'm slowly, if I just chip away at it a little bit at a time. I mean, this takes a long time to add in all these trees. If I just chip away at it, I'll slowly get through the downtown area and have this all nice and lovely detailing all throughout here. But we're actually talking about this area right here. So I want to fill in kind of this zone and this zone over here. Like fill in this whole area here. And this is a tricky spot because these are very noisy. You got a really noisy train station and a really noisy stadium. And I need more residential, but I have to put the residential maybe like over here. I think this would be safe for residential, but the rest of this needs to be commercial. So we just have to be very careful what we put in here. Let's look at the noise. Noise, pollution. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But I could stick residential in like here. Like here would be good. So let's remember this. Also, this parking is super full. Look at that. Liam says, I'm glad I wasn't in Illinois today, but the storms are here too, but not as bad. Man, are there storms across the entire country? How can it be windy across the entire country? I didn't think wind worked like that. Greg says 40 miles per hour winds here. What? How are you having winds too? This is what I'm saying. It's like across the whole country. I don't understand how that's possible. Liam says Seattle baseball and football stadiums are right next to the Amtrak and Sounder trains. V5 says, does the old McDonald's have a farm? Liam says, if you want Zach to do Vanilla City, type van in the chat. Everyone is saying van. Okay. So there's a couple of buildings I want to use in here that I've never used before. And they're the pedestrian zone buildings. Now, if you guys know about pedestrian zones, so this is my biggest pedestrian zone over here. And if you remember, we built this amazing condo resort area. There's lots of problems in here. Everyone's complaining about stuff. Yeah, I know. I'll deal with it. Oh, actually, these death wave issues. I have a new crematorium. Let me see if I can find it. This one. Eco Crematorium. I found it on the workshop. It looks so cool. I guess it's supposed to go with the Green Cities DLC type stuff. But maybe we could throw that in here. We already have a crematorium right here, so I don't know why these people are complaining so much. But maybe we could throw it down at the other end here. Oh, we got crematoriums everywhere. There's one here. There's one here. What is the issue? Maybe we could throw one down over here. We got room right here, so we'll do it right here. Distance too short. What does that mean, distance too short? Distance too short? I've never seen that error message before. Distance too short? What does that mean? We'll just use anarchy to put it in. But look at this building. It's really cool, hip and modern. You got these bushy rooftops where people can sit out and eat lunch. Got a nice thing out the back. I'm not sure why they have magazine racks at the back of a crematorium. That seems strange to me, but they do. Sustainable cuisine. What? It's like shops. Sustainable cuisine and a coffee bean. It's like they have shops in the back of the crematorium. That's very odd. Anyway, let's grab it. It has 10 hearses it can use. So we'll turn it into the luxury hearse, and we'll just let that go. And maybe that'll help in this area a little bit. At least help with these guys. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so this is a pedestrian area. Before I got sidetracked. And, you know, I've never played this vanilla, so I've never really used all the features here. But, you know, this gives a boost to your entertainment. It gives a boost to happiness. It gives a boost to land value. You get your zoned squares. I guess you could have an area of focus in your area. I'm not even using all of my service area capacities over here. Maintenance is very expensive. But when you make these areas, the bigger you make them, you can unlock certain things. So, I have unlocked all the service points, I've unlocked all the plazas, and I've unlocked these special zone buildings. Now, the thing is, I don't know where you go to find these buildings. I don't know what menu they're in, so I can never find these. But I can find them on Find It because they're labeled these names. Residential zone landmark, commercial zone landmark, office zone landmark. And they're gorgeous looking buildings. So I thought these would look perfect right next to the stadium. So that's what we're going to do. I also like this one too. Museum of Postmodern Art. I'd like to put this one in because I really like it. So yeah, we're going to use the pedestrian area buildings in an area that is not a pedestrian area. So over here, so we already put down this one residential area building, which I really like. Let's throw in our landmarks. And the first one was the office. Office. Landmark. Yeah, here it is. Office zone landmark. And it's really cool looking. It's kind of tall, but I think it will work in this area. I'd kind of like it to the side here. Yeah, maybe we'll put it right there. Look at that. I love the colored line there across the roof. I just think that looks really pretty cool. And it kind of looks cool, like coming down out of the train station. You kind of see that building. And it kind of like is an introduction to the downtown skyline. So I kind of like that. All right, so there's our office landmark. Let's do the commercial landmark, which is this one. This one is a little bit smaller, but it's still very cool. And maybe that one should go on this side next to the fan zone. Throw that one in right there. This has a cool, like, plaza out front, which looks really nice. I like the little tiles on the wall. That also looks very cool. Oh, and there's like a little walkway through the middle of it. I like that. We could put a pathway that runs through the middle of there and people could walk through it. Yeah, I like that. Man, everybody's in the fan zone. Look at that. That is a popular spot. Okay, so these guys should be happy next to that. Then let's get at the residential. Residential landmark is this one. And this just looks like a really cool condo building. So I'm thinking maybe right here. Oh, it fits in almost like perfectly right here. Right on the corner so you can see all around it. Yeah, I think that looks great. I wonder, does this come in different colors or is that the only color? Oh, we can change the color. Ooh, look at this. You can change the color to whatever color you want. I would love it to be like something bright. We could turn it to the green color. Yeah, I kind of like this green. It's like vibrant green. Maybe that's a little too vibrant. We'll just tone it down just a touch. Yeah, you could change this to whatever color you want. Haha, I like it. Okay, cool. So those are our landmark buildings. This is almost the perfect height so that these can still see over it. Cool. Yeah, I've never used those buildings before, but they are gorgeous looking buildings. Now, I had another condo building I recently got. Let me see if I can find it. Condo. Yeah, this one. How big is this? Oh, this is a nice little building. Yeah, I don't need... So I want to put, like, condos in here, but I don't want them to be too big or obtrusive. So this is an adorable little condo. You know what we might do? I really like this. Maybe we'll make a little complex kind of thing here. Wait a second. Oh, these are like little patios in the back. Oh, that's cool. Little patios. Yeah, this would be cool to have like a little complex of the same kind of buildings. Hold on. Let's draw out a little road here. Let's grab a 1U road. Maybe this one. Right along the back here. Right into there. And let's throw in a couple more of these guys. Put one right on the corner. One right here. Oh, it pops in different colors too. I like it. It's kind of an aquamarine. Liam says the stadium needs more parking. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. Like, they have all this parking over here, and no one is using it. I think these people are parking to use the metro. I think that's what's happening. What is this? Commercial zone goods, unique factory products. We'll keep those there. Okay, this is a really solid looking block, I believe. How much space is this? 3 squares. I was thinking we could put in a little bike stand right in here. Let's find Larry's bike stands. So, this is a bike? No, those are the small ones. Yeah, we could throw in a bike stand here. There's a little bike park. That's looking pretty good. Let me center this a little bit. And then I'll put in some trees and stuff back in here, just to make it look a little bit nicer. Now let's check our sound again, just to see where we're at with that. Okay, so see, this residential, I think, is in this nice little pocket here. I would like to put some more in here. You know what I want to do with this corner? Or let me catch up on some chats here. I'm missing a bunch. Taco says the storm the other night destroyed all of our landscaping. V5 says, how does the storm destroy landscaping? Liam says, more bent trees, Taco? Taco says it was awful because my wife and I have been working pretty hard on it. Hail, the trees fared well. Greg says, stripped the leaves. Selling says, have you ever built the YMCA before? There are YMCA assets on the workshop. You know, I saw that today. Was that on the front page of the Steam Workshop? I saw that and I downloaded it. There's a new YMCA asset. Yeah, we could use that in this area. Liam says, it feels like this year's going by fast. It's already May Day. B5 says, remember the Haymarket Martyrs? CFC should do a show on them. Greg says, or Liam says, you can shop while you... Wait, what? Greg says that's how they fertilize their food. Soylent Green. Liam says, Claude should do that video. It's even... B5 says it's even Chicago history. Liam says he's watching a lot of ghost shows. Stadium needs more parking. Greg says, including ghosts. What about ghosts? Selling says there's a lot of people at your fan zone. Liam says the ghost lady. You can't forget Dr. Doom either. B5 says ghosts were real. They'd be a great way to find archaeological sites. Liam says the ghost could tell you the history too, because I have a feeling that our history isn't the real accurate story. B5 says you could just map where there were a lot of ghost reports and then dig there to see if there's an ancient battle or cemetery or city. B5 says turn the plaza zone around the stadium into parking. Liam, you want to turn all of this into parking? This is my plaza. No, I love this. Liam, no, this cannot be parking. Liam. Liam says, no way 70,000 people can park in that little parking. Larry says you need a basketball arena also. We do need a basketball arena. We don't have one yet in this city. Selling says, have you ever built YMCA before? Oh, yeah. We're going to do that in a second. P5 says, it's strange how America's big gun culture, there's not a popular gun game. Oh, well, Fortnite. Fortnite's popular. V5 says, yes, turn it into parking. No, you guys are crazy. That is like... that is everything that's wrong with city planning in America today. We are not turning this into a parking lot. Yeah, Selyang agrees with me. He says it should stay a plaza. All right, so Selyang is talking about... let me see if I can find it. Where did it go? This building. YMCA Metro Center. So this is supposed to be a downtown... Oh, this was also from Rochester, New York. I think this is for Gaseous Strangers YouTube series. And I thought it would fit in really nicely on this corner here. We could fit it in either way. Actually, either this way or this way. I think probably this way. It's like a perfect fit. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So on this side, hold on, let me change the lighting a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. So on this side we have the big Y, and then here we have the YMCA, Chester F. Carlson Metro Center YMCA. What a gorgeous looking building. And I love that this is right next to the club. We got the club here, and then right next to the parking garage here, right next to all these like housing developments and stuff, so all these people can use the Y. And it's right across the street from this lovely Starbucks right here. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cool placement. The only question would, do I want to turn it around or not? You know, it's honestly, it's such a cool building. I'd kind of almost like to see the front of it. So I think we are going to turn it around. Let me use move it. Flip it around like this. Maybe move it down like that. Yeah, definitely we're going to do that, because then I can see the front of it. All right, that's cool. And then let's put in some more condo stuff in here. Selyang says an outdoor pool would look nice next to the YMCA. Outdoor pool. We could do that. How big is this? I don't want to do a super huge one. That's a super huge one. Maybe we could push this back. If we could push this back right into here, that could work. Oh, you know what? You know what? We could run a little concrete road right up here. Is this... Okay, this road does not cut through here. So we'd be adding a new cut through, but we could do it. Just cut through right here. And let's expand this a little bit. Let's grab this and pull it out just a slightly like right here. That looks good. Let's turn off snapping to road guidelines and the grid. Is that connected? I don't know if that connected. All right. Now let's go ahead and grab our pool, and we could stick that one right up into here. All right, Yang, good suggestion. We got our little pool right there next to the YMCA, and that looks pretty cool. I think that's a really good addition right back in there. And that leaves us room to put condos all along here, which I want to do. I'd like these to look kind of like older condos, though. I don't want these to be super modern. I want the ones by the stadium to look a little bit more modern. V5 says you should also put trees in a tree museum and make some money to let people see them. Greg says if it's an American build, it needs more parking lots. Liam says it's fun to stay at the YMCA. Greg says we pave over everything. Taco says in America we pave it with cheese. Liam says no, what? V5 says I thought the cheese was kept in underground silos as part of the National Strategic Cheese Reserve. Liam wants me to put it in parking lots and garages. V5 says, in case of nuclear war, there would still be cheese. If Taco says, in case of trouble, pray to Jesus. Liam says, pave the pool and make it a parking lot. Greg says, so that's the new code word. Cheese equals parking lot. V5 says, I think the cheese reserve in Missouri. Selling says the YMCA would own that pool, and there would be a second pool inside the YMCA itself. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, going back to the condos. So there's some of the... Is this a new one? It's kind of a nice-looking condo. We can throw this over here. Throw in a couple of these. No, I don't know if I like those. Hold on. I might put these back. But let me look at some of these other condos we got here. What is this? Ooh, now that looks fancy. That is one fancy looking building. Okay, we're going to use that one right on the corner there. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Modern mid... Oh, ooh, look at this one. All right, I might move these around a little bit. Oh, these all look so nice. Maybe... Gosh, we didn't do... Okay, so over on this end, we actually put a parking garage in here. Maybe we could put another parking garage... And we have a parking garage right here for, like, this block. Maybe we should put another parking garage in right here. For these guys, or maybe right here. Just trying to figure out how to do this. I would like to put this like right in here. Okay, let's do this. Let's put in some carports. Carports. Like right along here. Put one there. Put one there. Then I will extend this street. What kind of road is this? It's this road. Extend this back up into here. adjust this node so it's right in the middle. Pull it out just a little bit. Then we'll grab and extend this road out this way. And a little bit out this way. Then we'll throw in this building. Where did it go? Where did it go? This one. Yeah. Ooh, it has a pool on the roof. Oh, that is gorgeous. What a cool looking building. Should we put 2 of them? No, this is too noisy because this is a residential. Wait, let's check the noise again. Yeah, that isn't like the noise danger zone. They're probably not going to be happy there. Ugh. It's such a gorgeous looking building. I don't think I can put it there. It's too noisy. But we can put it down like right here. Put it down right there. Let's delete this guy. Boom. And let's go ahead and grab this parking garage from over here. Boom. We will copy it and throw it in right over here. Okay, so we have plenty of parking for Liam. So hopefully he won't get mad at me, but there's no entrance over there. Shoot, where's the entrance? I thought... Is there an entrance on this side? No, there's not. Okay, hold on. We're going to have to do it this way. Let's draw out this road here. So we can put the entrance to the parking garage against this. Just like that. Boom. We got some cars parking there already. Alright, so we'll have to find some commercial buildings to throw in here. And that's not a problem. We can find some commercial buildings. But I want to get these residential in, though. So, you know what? I would like to throw in some of these over here again to kind of give kind of a common feel. So I like this one right here. I want to see if I can just duplicate this and throw it in here. It fits in really nicely. So maybe I could throw in like a couple of these. Maybe I'll change it up and throw in one of these other ones. Yeah, you know what? That looks really good. And it kind of transitions from this like more modern area down here into the older area right over here. So I like what's happening there. And then we can put in some other cool stuff like in here. Okay, so let's look for some cool commercial buildings to fit in right here in this zone. Selling says there are several older YMCA assets in the workshop too. I found them after I found the new one. Liam says they have underground cave warehouses in Missouri. Greg says they also have underground storage by Hutchinson, Kansas, in old salt mines. B5 says Missouri, the show me state, unless they're cheese, in which their case it's safely buried underground. Sadly, my country has no strategic cheese reserve. In case of war, we'll have to count on the U.S. to share some of its cheese. Liam says, V5, you can just go to Wisconsin. Taco Time says we can trade maple syrup for cheese. Greg says you have a road that didn't connect to the main road by those covered parking garages. Oh, you're right. This road isn't connected up. Thank you, Greg. There we go. Liam says trees cut down the noise. I don't think they do. Everyone says that, put in trees and it'll cut down the noise. I've never seen it in game actually reduce the noise that you're dealing with. Selling says it's a bit noisy, that the other sport, but not as noisy as the stadium area because it was on the edge. A car just parked in it. There are several older YMCA assets in the workshop too. I found them after I found the new one. Liam says the cars are going to take up all the parking. I can't find a parking space for the big game. Selling says, does pool for YMCA need a fence? Yeah, I might get to that. I want to get all the buildings in first though. So I'm looking for a commercial high-density building. So let's see what we got here. Kind of looking for something. A lot of these are like the older looking buildings that we used in my New England style city. Yeah, these are like older looking buildings. I don't want an older looking building. I want these to be more modern. These are all older looking. Oh, these are more modern. These are the ones we used up at the airport area. It's a historic looking building. It's just really historic. Really historic and run down. Oof. You know, some of these are really nice buildings though. I don't think I've used this one before. You know what would be cool? Gosh, I have to have at least one modern looking building in here. So that's too big. That is too big. That's like a store. You know what? I think we'll just have to go with some vanilla buildings. Like that looks pretty nice. Oh gosh, it's full of signs now. I hate that. And that looks pretty nice too. Not the signs. I hate the signs. We can always use Bob to take the signs off. And then what I'd like to do is you have a really cool pathway run through all of these buildings. So if we just take a regular path, connect it up through here. It goes straight through the building, correct? Not quite. Do that. That. Well, we might have to adjust this a little bit. But yeah, so people should walk straight through underneath the building. Oh, that's so cool. This, I think I can adjust this pathway a little bit. Let me grab this node and like kind of put it in the center here. The same thing up here. It's like a nice little pathway. Then we're going to use Bob and remove these signs here because I don't like any of them. Bicycle stand is fine. Yeah, these billboards have got to go. And then, what are those signs in the middle? Logo. Yeah, I'll take that off. Take off the coffee sign. Take off that sign. Okay. And then let's do the same thing for this building. Take off the billboards on the roof. Billboard on the front. We can leave that bookstore logo. We'll take, oh yeah, I don't like that law office logo. I think everything else is okay there. So what we did was we left, we got the bookstore logo on there, and I left this one on there too. Those look fine to me. But yeah, some cool little buildings, and these are vanilla too, so that is pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's get this water go into this building right here. So this pipe would probably go in right through here. That covers that whole area. Nice. And then what I think we might do here is maybe we'll use some of those historic buildings here. And maybe we'll say, because this train station has probably been here for a while. And maybe we say these are some of the older buildings from, like, maybe there's a little bit of a historic area left over from the old days before they built this fancy mall right across from the train station. I really like that kind of storyline. So let's go ahead and draw a road in here and just kind of play with this idea. And I have a lot of cool roads that I'd like to maybe use. These are the roads I have with like the really nice sidewalks. So let's do a 2-lane road. Yeah, this will be a 2-lane road. We'll run it in through here like this. Okay, so these roads have these really wide sidewalks. And the cool thing with this is we can use adaptive networks, which is a mod you can download. And there's certain roads that you can use adaptive networks for. And you click on the road, just like this, and it gives you the option to change the sidewalks. And there's all these like really cool looking options here. So we got this brick look. We got this cobblestone look. We got this stone look. Oh, that is gorgeous. Cobblestone wave, that also looks really nice. There's a paver. It's another paver. Oh, gosh, they all look so good. I kind of like this stone look. Let's go with this. So this will be like a really historic looking area. So we're going to make this, all these roads have these really nice stone walkways. And I don't know why it's like glitching like that. Do I have to raise this up? These nodes? Yeah, I just have to raise the nodes up just a little bit. And it didn't connect, of course. Okay, let's do it again. We'll add the stone. Perfect. All right. So we have this little area in here, and maybe we can even add, let's even add a second road coming up this way. Ah, it broke all of my adaptive networks. Okay, hold on, let me put these back. Stone, stone, and stone. Unfortunately, it won't do the corners. I thought it used to do the corners, but I guess it's not. Shift plus click. Shift plus click too. Oh, that does all. Okay, no, that's not what I need. Control. Oh, control click does the corners. Oh, so I can do the corners. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. So we can do even the end you can do. Oh, I love that. Huh, that is so slick. Yeah, so a cool little mod. I don't know that many people who use this mod because there isn't that many roads you can do this with, but this is one of them. And I think if you're doing like a historic area like this, it's a kind of a cool touch. Stelling says you need a fence for the YMCA. Yeah, I'll do a fence eventually. Greg says JP has some nice commercial buildings. Oh, that's true. I do have all those JP buildings. Liam says, I drove my Chevy to the levee. Liam says he likes the stone look. Greg says he's stoned. Liam says the sidewalk is bigger than the road. Greg says that way he can park on the sidewalk. Liam says more parking lots. Greg says cheese. Liam says he learned a new trick. Greg says old dog. Okay, so let's put in the buildings. I really want to get the buildings in here today. So, I liked some of those buildings that we were just looking at. So I'm looking at my old style commercial buildings, and there's some in here that I don't think I've ever used before. What was I looking at? Was it this one? No. That's a really nice building. That's a little bit... I want something that looks historic. Oh, this one. This is what I was looking at. Yeah, this one would look like really cool in here. Yeah, so maybe this is like the old train station building back in the day. Let's just move it down a little slightly so it just fits in this area perfectly. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Old commercial building. Oh, that looks... It's just so perfect in right here. Wow. Okay. So let's get another couple cool ones. Here's another cool older one that looks perfect for the corner. Look at that corner placement. Yeah, that looks really, really good. So we got that one, and maybe... Ooh, it looks like this connects to it. Oh, that is great. So that connects to it right there. And then got room for one more building at the end. Maybe we could put like some smaller buildings like this. Or maybe this one. That looks a little bit too fancy. I do love this building though. It's a little bit too fancy. It's a little too fancy too. That's pretty nice. It's an old historic looking building. Yeah, we'll throw that one in. It looks like really kind of run down. I love it. This is exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, you have this like remnants of like the older city in here, and we can run a pathway straight through here. This is almost just like perfect. So let's go to our pathways here. Let's go ahead and grab a brick pathway. We'll turn off road guidelines, turn on the grid. Go up to here, and then go up to here. Just like that. Maybe we can adjust this a little bit better. Yeah, so we have a nice brick pathway going from here into the historic area. Like that. And we could add some picnic tables and trees and stuff in here. I think that would look nice. All right. Well, so we really kind of filled in this whole zone here with buildings. I need to go in and do some detailing. I need to put some fences around the pool area. You know what? It's been a while since I've done a detailing stream. How about tomorrow we do a detailing stream and just detail up this whole block? Because I think we can do some pretty fun things. Yeah, so we'll do that for tomorrow's stream. I got some other stuff I really want to do, but we can like focus on this. This will be nice. Let me just make sure we have water and power and everything. Ooh, we do not have water for this guy. Okay, now he has water. We got power. Okay, so I think everything is good. Everything looks like it's functioning. Yeah, I really like the look of this whole area. It's coming together really cool. It'll look even better when it's detailed. Claude from Chicago's in chat. Hey, Claude, what is up? Liam says, they need a parking lot and garages DLC, LOL. I mean a cheese DLC. Greg says, keep it a secret. Greg says, you need some construction equipment in there to knock down those old buildings. Liam says, they tore half of that building down to build the YMCA and the outdoor pool. Liam says, you need loads of trees. We'll put in some fun stuff. I might redo this little bit here, too. Put in, like, a little park here that goes... Ooh, yeah. Like a little pathway that goes from here all the way down to the historic area. Oh, yeah. And then connect it up to here. Hold on. Let's do that really quick before I forget about it. So pathway here. Then a pathway up here. A pathway across to here. But it needs to connect up into here. How do I get this to connect up? Can I just drag this? Yeah, it connected. Okay, I just had to drag that closer. And then another pathway right in here, probably. That's looking good. Do another pathway up in here. Yeah, lots of pathways. Okay, I'm going to... If I don't stop, I'll be playing all night. So that's going to be it for the stream for today. We'll be back tomorrow and do some fun detailing. Thank you guys so much for joining me for today's stream. Thank you, Liam and Greg and Claude and Sel Yang and everybody who stopped by the stream today. Everyone remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.